in that one. Threw me off. Alright, let's watch it. You're playing Ryan. Oh, you're on New York. Nice. If it'll ever let me... There we go. We'll go back, don't you worry. There we go. Skin check. Okay, Viridian. It's the green one. Not bad. Not bad. Could be better. Could be better. If you want to rock the old OG Gron skin, you'd go for copper. But not bad. Not bad. Okay. I think this is I want to say like C list, maybe lower. Give me a second. We can take a look at that. Actually, you know what? Do it in your own time. I think it's like a C list skin. I think that's where I put it, but not bad. Not bad. Also, you got it's the snow cookie or the snowflake cookie. Okay. All right. Not bad. Okay. It won't let me switch to you. Okay. All right. We're watching Soldier now.
The world doesn't want
now it'll let me switch. Okay. Now it still won't let me switch to you. All right. That's good stuff. But don't worry. Okay. Here we go. All right. What's your pregame look about? What do you do?
Back to playing the hero. I never stopped.
Okay.
Unlike you, the world
oh,
doesn't
emote.
want
All
us
right.
at home.
Good emote.
At least I can
like
realize
it.
that.
I remember when you said you got it. Pretty sure you just do that for the rest of it. Yeah.
Right.
See where you go. This is a big tell. Okay, you see the Reaper? You do not get the fuck though. Okay, walking around, kind of like you don't know where to be. You're not swinging either. Don't know where that went. That was a good fire strike. Okay, you don't want to pin in there at all. You can walk up to that corner if you want, but pinning up there is just... Because if you would have went through with that pin and went into their backline, you'd be dead. I don't want that. This, good pin. Get the Moira. Nice. Go after her. Get her. You got this. You are Ryan. She's still alive. She's behind you. What are you looking at? Get her. Get her. Nice. Okay. A lot better decision making since they got that pick on the Moira to pin in there. That was a good one. Even if you hit the Diva, you'd still be good. Alright. One thing. As Ryan, you have to take space in corners. Standing there waiting for point while your team's on it is not going to do that. What you should have done is you should have went up here. Because if you were up here, those three idiots would not be there. Now they're going to be a problem to deal with. So just try to take that front corner. That's how you play New York. But where are you going? What are you doing? Is there like a cookie on the ground over there? Okay. Then there's obviously a trap somewhere. Yep, stepped in it. You hit it with your pin. Okay. Alright, you're playing really scared right now. Like, you're back here with your team. Like, it's okay that your team's there, but you should be up here. Maybe even up here. You know what I mean? Since you got those two, or I think you only got, yeah, you got 2 picks. So you should be hanging out up around this corner, okay? Because it makes this Diva very threatened. And that's how you take space. You want to threaten the other team. Okay, pin up. Don't do it. Now you have no fear. Yeah, keep swinging on her. She's low. Nice. Good decision right there. Okay, just hanging on a payload. If you're on New York, you kind of want to take that upper terrace. Like, you're down here on point. You don't need to be. You need to be up there. Because there's a lot of good corners that you can hold on Ryan up there. So you can just deny their team that. Plus, you always got to think high ground. Like, your team kind of gets it. But you kind of have to just let somebody else deal with cart. Okay, so you're looking for Moira. Kind of just walking up here. Okay, solo shatter on the Diva. It's full health. That's a bad idea because she's going to fly away. You didn't even mean to get that kill, but you did, which is good. Alright, finally got her, because she's not getting healed by her shitty supports. Got her. Junkrat got her. Oh boy. You got a point, I have no idea whether I'm point. Yeah, you gotta shield that. What you do right there is you jump and shield, and that's how you don't get messed up by the Junkrat mines. Or if it's like a far away enough kill. But like, once again, why are you on payload? You got 3 morons on your team to sit on payload. You could be up here, dude. You could take all this space, all this fighting ground. You're just standing right here. And everybody could see you too, you wouldn't die. Amazing how that works, but yeah, now look, D.Va can try kind of just like walk up. Oh, she's gonna sit on the corner. You gonna go up to the corner? Accidentally, maybe go up to the corner. Okay, D.Va's out of position. You see that Widow up there? You should definitely go high ground. Oh no, she's dead now. Hey, going after the D.Va's not a bad idea. You're just kind of leaving your team open to their team, which they're ulting, so you should probably just let her go. Because put it this way, if D.Va's hanging out up here, right? What's she gonna do? Absolutely nothing. She can't do shit, okay? She's gonna get like 10 damage by shooting at somebody. But if you're down here with your team, all these morons, that one, and this one, are all kind of in your way to die. So you just gotta target prioritize the people who are gonna die. Also, you don't really want to go after. Okay, good block. What are you looking at? Okay, don't do that. Like, it worked out for you because that guy's an idiot, but I wouldn't do that. It's a bad idea. What you should have done is you should have just sat behind payload and kind of thrown your fire strikes. Because guess what? If that BAP had a brain, you'd be dead. Kind of just a moron. Okay, I go out this way. Good pathing. Don't know why you're standing still. Your team's kind of just going off now. Okay, kind of luck that you ran into her. We killed her. Saw Junkrat. Why are you shielding? Don't be standing on point shielding. You don't need to do that. Okay, dude, I'm gonna diagnose this entire game for you, alright? I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. You come out here, right? And depending on where they are, depends on where you want to go. Okay, like you saw this guy go back there. You should probably like make sure you know at least what he's doing before anything happens. But I'll read what you say first. It's okay. I'm ready to take everything you throw at me. That will get that next time. I mean, like, I haven't played Ryan that much. I am so used to saying on payload. But all right. You're about to hear it. One, you saw the Reaper go here, so you should just know what he's doing, all right? Because he could go into your backline, you could peel and kill him, because there's nobody else here, right? But you saw that they were way back there, right? So you have 2 decisions. One, you go up high ground and you go through cart right here, or train, and then you just like hope that they come and push you up there, and then you can build an ult. Or you do what you did and run right up here to fire truck. Both not bad ideas. So you didn't do anything necessarily wrong right there, just showing you there's options. But usually when you get up there in rank, a team would hang out either here or they'd hang out up here. And if they're up here, you want to push them off up here. So you want to like kind of pin up here across and just get some hammer swings. Hopefully your supports are decent enough to keep you alive. And then you push your way through train, and then you get here, and by then you should have shatter. and you could probably just shatter down here and kill their team. And then you moved a point. Second one, way you went, you kind of want to hang out up here. If there's anybody behind you, you want to make sure they're dead first before you pin in. But as we see that like changes, which we can go a little bit further in time. Wait, is this when you killed everybody? Yep. Okay. Where's the diva? Wait a minute. Where? Am I blind? Oh, she was invisible. Nice. All right, so right here, what you do is you just, you know, fuck her up a little bit. You kind of focus on the tank a little bit too much. Does swinging give ult? Yes. Yes, it does. Gives a lot of ult, especially when you hit multiple people. You want to get in a group of enemies. But you see both supports right here? You kind of want to ignore her. What I would have done in this situation, if this was me, I'd go over here, and then I'd pin in the back line, because Diva's just going to hang out over there because she's scared as shitless. And then you just swing on these guys, maybe get a pin kill. Who cares? You're going to kill them. But what you do is you miss the pin coming in, so then you like kind of hang out here, which is good. Good corner play. You don't need to be shielding that much. Just work on the corner. Corner is your shield. Now right here they get the Moira. You pin before it, which, I mean, not a bad idea since their entire team's kind of dead already. But you should have waited for that pin. After the Diva's not a bad idea. Let your team deal with Reaper. So that wasn't a bad play either. You got to kill the baby Diva though. You let her live way too long. Just got to kill it. Alright? Now right here. Okay, 4 people on team. You got a team wipe. Everything's good. You don't need to be on point at all. Go up here. Take the space. Because guess what? I think there's... Wait. Let's do this. I'm going into the map. I need to go up. I didn't know there was a room down there. Alright. We're going to watch this. Okay, so right there, right at this point, there's nobody over here, right? If you took the space, nobody's going to be pushing up on your team, and you'd be safe. Because somebody would follow you up. Like, granted, you're killing the Diva and everything like that. Like, right now, still good to take the space, because then you know there's a Widow there. But now Moira's there. Where's the other one? Where's he at? I know he comes. There's Bap. Like, now there's 3 people there, and they're kind of getting set up on you when you should have already had the space taken, and none of them should have been set up. So you kind of catch them off guard a little bit. But, once again, they're going to set up. Where's her tank? Oh, she's still coming back. Okay, now you go in on this Junkrat right here. Right? Get trapped, although you knew there was a trap there. Honestly... I'm going to be brutally honest with you from watching this entire thing. You were mildly cosmetic the entire game. You didn't do a whole lot. You didn't have a lot of impact. What happened was your team just absolutely diffed them. Like, even right there. Like, they just fucked them up as you were, like, standing there. But you don't want that to happen. You want to be in the front line. You want to be kicking ass. And what you're doing right now is you're just playing scared. Like, your team has killed everybody. Just go in. You know? You got the upper hand, to say the least. The whole team's there. You got a Mercy pocketing you. Going after the Diva? Great idea. Why not? She's gone. I don't know why your team isn't looking up there, but they should be. Okay, they kind of just get to hang out, I guess. Nice. Alright, now what you got to do here. Now you see the Moira down there, right? Oh wait, no, you don't see her. You're looking up. Okay, either way. Either way. You should have been up here, over here. Junkrat wouldn't have gotten a position. And he might have gotten killed, by the way. Their team's kind of feeding you. And you just taken this entire high ground, right? And then the low ground kind of comes with that. But then you come up over here. You're still sitting on payload. Like, you pushed it like 5 feet. Okay? That's okay. Get up there and help your team. Kind of doing nothing. Just being a waste of space. Moira comes out and you go after Moira, but he would have been dead if you were up there. You would have had that kill on the Junkrat. Heck, Moira backed up there after your team pushed her. Guess what? If you're up there, she's dead. You got her. Right where you want her. Alright, now we're going to diagnose this situation right here. Alright, so you come out right here. What do you see? You see a BAP on the right. You see a Widow up top. You see a Diva on the left. Who do you go for? I'll give you a couple seconds to answer. Alright? Alright, that was long enough time. You go for BAP. Alright? You kill BAP. Everybody else dies immediately. Nothing they can do about it. What do? You don't even really care for the BAP. Instead, you look at the Diva, and you shatter the Diva. You could have saved that shatter, killed BAP, won the team fight immediately. Yes, you are right. The BAP. So you go after Diva. You get the Moira accidentally, but honestly, not bad. But right here. Okay, their Widow killed 2. You've killed nothing other than the Moira, but that was an accident, so we're not going to count that. If you killed BAP, guess what? They'd all be freaking the fuck out. You know what I mean? Didn't even see the BAP there. Well, you kind of just have to look around. If you were up top now, you would have seen them. See what I mean by positioning? You just gotta be there. You gotta know what's going on. You need more information. If you're on high ground, you get more information. Okay, going for the Diva. Alright. Not bad. Your team gets points, so right here, you could honestly throw your life away. Like, even if your team wasn't diffing theirs. But, okay. You kind of swing over there, and the Moira dies from the Junkrat. But Diva was right there. Like, you could have just taken her out of the game. But you eventually get her. Right there, backing up's good. Let your team get back to you. Good pin. You shouldn't have died to those. I think we already discussed what you gotta do there. Just jump, hold shield. Won't kill you. Good thing Mercy res you. Alright. Once again, no need for you to be on point. There's nobody there. Everybody's dead. Go up and take the corner. Just always think, there's gotta be a corner somewhere to take. Right? But here we are, staying on payload. Alright. Alright, good hiding from the Diva Bomb, although you could shield it. Save your shield, I guess. Works. Team lived. Another thing, if a Diva uses her Diva Bomb, she jumps out of mech right where she starts using it, so you can swing on there, and I think you can get 3 swings, I think, before it goes off. But you only need 2 to kill her, so swing twice, then shield the bomb off. Is like, if you've ever watched me go against a Diva, I do that all the fucking time. And you usually get her. But the Mercy was on me basically the whole game. Yeah, I've noticed. There's your Widow again dipping. We already talked about this. Diva being over there is just completely useless. Right? If you were scanning around and looked around, you could have sat on payload even for a little bit. But if you took that corner right there, you would have seen BAP. You might have even seen Moira. And you could have went up here behind them, cut them off, killed them both. But you're over here chasing Diva, who is not a threat. And your team kind of gets killed right there. They use an alt fight. I think you guys actually win this. Once again, BAP being back there, he'd be dead. Guess what? He healed up the Diva that you went after for a couple seconds. What are you doing again? Pinning at the Junkrat. You get him. Okay. Not bad for the decision you made. Could have done better. This is like the worst decision you possibly could have made. One, back to the start of this. Start of this whole entire thing. You were taking this corner. This wouldn't be free space for them to just walk around in. You'd be a threat. Being a threat is greater than killing their entire team. Trust me. And guess what? It works out for you, but like I said, if that BAP had a fucking brain, it would not have worked out for you. Here Moira comes in trying to save you, because you did that. I don't even think, yeah, you're not back yet. Now your team just kind of rolls again. This Widow's actually kind of good. Alright, you pin in, you go left. Alright, you know they just killed Moira. Not a bad decision to go over here. Could have been swinging. Dude, you're at full health. Why are you shielding? Is there a Rein coming at you with a shatter? Nope. Start swinging. Alright? You'll kill more things if you're actually doing damage. Should have seen that trap. So you really need to go for healers. Yes. They had a mic. I don't know who has a mic. You need to elaborate. Right there, you should have seen that trap on the ground. You gotta be paying attention. I get stuck in traps too, but I don't see them. Okay, right here, we got a Widow on point who needs help. Their entire freaking backline is kind of just chasing them. You pinned in there, I have no idea why. There's nobody in there. No reason to be in there. Once again, your team kind of cleaning up, just following you around. You get the Diva here, which is not bad. I think you killed Bap, right? No. Kills Bap. Alright, you saw this Junkrat here because I saw this Junkrat here when I was watching from your perspective. I don't know if you knew how much health he had, but you should have went right up to that corner and just fucking killed him. Like right here, you would have killed him. You kind of just sit there. And he gets a touch. And once again, what are you doing? You're holding up your shield. No reason. No reason to hold up your shield. If there's no threats, no reason to hold up your shield. It's just kind of like a waste of time. You could be swinging, just holding right trigger. Like if you ever watch me, I'm just holding right trigger because you never know. You might catch somebody and get a kill. And right there, you probably would have caught Junkrat and gotten the kill. Like what are you even doing? You're just standing there. Like you're probably trying to see where he's at, but you could be swinging on payload. And guess what? If you move to payload, sometimes you can hit through payload and hit people on the other side. And you go for the pin and didn't even get the kill. But okay, I'll give you this. This endpoint is kind of difficult on Rein because this entire area is open. So usually you push up to this corner and you either back away into this corner to that corner if they like start pushing you and your team starts dying. If they're pushing from over here, you can hold this corner and back up to that corner. Alright? But up here, what you either want to do is you want to hold their spawn. So somewhere in here, one of these three archways. Or you could even go to the spawn door. But I probably recommend not going to the spawn door with how you played this time. But future reference. Okay. As far as this game goes, I don't even know if you're back yet. Oh, nope, you are. Okay. Yeah. No reason to be up there. None. I didn't even know, fun fact, I didn't even know that this part of the map existed for like the longest time. I like saw some clip of a Junkrat going in there and ulting at one point, and that's how I learned that that's a thing. I had no idea. But still, you're sitting on payload, even if the Junkrat wasn't there. Like, let's just imagine you didn't see him. Let's imagine. You could still be on these archways. You could probably be getting hits on this Moira. You're a threat. People don't want to move in front of you. Because you're Rein. You're big hammer man. And then we already talked about this Junkrat. Start swinging. That's all you need to do. Swing. 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 If you need to get a good pin, get a good pin. But swing, because you'll hit him first. Just so much better. So much more worth it. You gotta trust me. But yeah. Honestly, if I was his Mercy, this game, how you played, I wouldn't even wasted the time on you. Should have just been pocketing the soldiers, kind of pushed every point with the Widow. But hey, you won. So good game. But you could have done so much better. You could have had a lot more impact on the game. You just kind of wasted a lot of time, which isn't bad at some points. Because wasting time if you're on defense is kind of like the goal. But you're on offense, man. You got to be making shit happen, not just letting it come to you on point. Because then you waste more time, you get to overtime, and then it's just like I even had that game earlier. You remember that shield bot Ryan who got pocketed by the Mercy the entire time? He did the exact same thing you just did. He just stood on point and waited for something to come to him. So just do it. All right, you got to be the one doing stuff. But look, I have a giant TV, so I couldn't see that much. It's happening again. What's happening again? All right, I'm probably gonna make this a video because there's actually a lot of good stuff in here. Things I'm saying. I don't usually give out a lot of informational shit when I play Ryan, so I'm probably gonna use this as a video, man. But altogether, it's kind of just upsetting how little impact you had, but you could have had so much impact on this game. You could have gotten like probably 10 more kills over the course of this entire thing. You're just standing on point. You gotta do stuff, man. You gotta do stuff. Emphasis on do stuff. Same guy we're watching. Alright? But this is after we watch the other video. So we're gonna look at some improvements. Maybe even more things you could do. Okay, right off the bat, don't go to point. Don't go there. If you can take this corner from the start, this one right here, you're good to go on Ryan. This is the corner that you want. End game, this is it. That's what you want right there. Granted, they go down there, so I don't know exactly how to diagnose this.
What are you looking at?
What? Alright, give me a second. I have to skip forward until that guy picks a damn hero. Alright, a lot of shit happened. Okay, I think I see you getting a... Okay. Don't know where you're hitting right there. Okay. Just hold right trigger. Or swing your hammer. Alright. We're watching this back. Sorry. Did a Junkrat in between the last game. Here's the code. Gotcha. Might look at that next. Might. Okay. Okay, if you're on a controller, it's right trigger. If you're not on a controller, it's left click. Just hold it down. You don't need to keep swinging like randomly over and over again at the corners. Just hold it down. Figure out where their team is. Because right now, their team's right there. If you're looking over there, you know they're there. You're kind of just sitting there doing nothing. Another case of... Shit, I forgot about this. We're not... Wait. We lose the game a little bit ago. Alright, we're good. Okay, won't let me fucking pick you. Why? Go away. Alright. We're not fucking that up anymore. Back to the corner swinging. Alright, good. Oh, that was a pain in the ass. You know they're there. So where do you go? Go for a pin. Okay. Bad idea. Right off the bat. Pinning in like that, bad idea. But you pinned her. Now, I don't know if you don't know how to pin people off the map. But what you do is when you pin, you hold it until you... Or you don't hold it. But you keep it going until you just get off that ledge right there. And you let go of it and it'll throw them forward. And then if you even get a hit after that, it'll knock them back even further. It'll go off the map and you win the team fight. Right now, you're not playing on a corner. You're standing in the middle of the wide open area. Don't do that. See that? You see that big tube on the right? Hang out behind that. That's where you want to be. Okay, you pin it again. Not a reason why. What are you doing here? Are you texting your missus or something? What was that? Why? Okay. Don't ever do that again. All right, she's not worth it, man. All right, you pin in again, but nothing comes from it. All right, you swing. You can swing to hit like further on people, by the way, and you just die. Okay, dude. Why? You're walking in the middle of their team, right? Just die. There's... Okay. I'll talk about that later when we go through this in the second part.
Thank you.
'Cause that's all positioning. But we're watching it through the first point so I can get a gist of what you're doing here.
Hands ahead.
Okay, you can charge out of there. It gets you there a lot faster. Good. You pin right back in again. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. I know you're here. Stop it. Don't do that. Okay? Just don't. You might actually get her off the map. Oh my gosh, you're so close. You're so close to getting her off the map. You could have done it. It would have made up for everything that you just did there wrong. But now we're in this bad position. Oh no. Oh no. At least you're playing a corner. Okay, and then you pin yourself off the map. You took somebody else off with you? What? Wait a minute. What the fuck happened here? What? How did she die? The Mercy died too, right? Okay, one, dump in. You almost get her off. Get into swinging. Alright, I don't know why we're on this train. You kind of work the corner, which is decent. Arissa's will do that. Does that Mercy... That Mercy does not know how to fly. At all. That's a ground Mercy and a half, if I've ever seen one. Because that is absolutely... just... She could have just held her jump button and just went over this corner and lived, but she just didn't. So I guess that was a successful pin. In a way, like, yeah, you killed yourself and you might have F'd this for your team, but, like, it was a successful pin because you killed somebody. You killed two people. What's your team doing? How many of them were there? Okay. Two died, and it's just Bap left, but they have no support. Okay, your Widow is gonna go off, isn't she? Go, Widow. Oh, damn! Damn! What a Widow freaking play right there. That was sick. Once again, you can pin out, get a little further. Still, this corner. This is where you want to be. You're up high, you know if they go down low, you're in a position of power. Alright, this right here, this corner, Ryan's position of power on this, Busan, is it Busan downtown, right? And you say the Junkrat one will make up for it. Okay. We'll figure out if it will. Okay. You can take some more time and aim your fire strikes before you throw them. There's no harm in that. Once again, you're standing in the middle of the point. You're doing the same thing you did last game. Okay, you just shattered nothing. That's good. Alright, I'm going to recommend a medication for that shatter. The second shatter workshop that I showcased is what you need to work on your shatters. I'm telling you. If you don't know which one that was, that's the one where you had to set up two teams of bots. And it's basically you're playing a regular game, but you just have a bunch of shatters. Andrew's right. Don't waste your ult like that. But it wasn't even necessarily a waste of an ult. Here, I'll go back and tell you exactly what you should have done right there. Okay. So you may not know this yet, but the Orissa's shooting, so you probably do. Their team's back there. There's a Sombra on the left, right, who's about to fuck up your BAP. So you shatter nothing. Actually, you got the Orissa. What you should have done is you should have walked up here, right? If you were in the position of power that I told you about earlier, right here, you would know that the whole team's right there. Just saying. And you could have just turned the corner, shattered, walked up there, gotten two. Easily. Without a doubt. But you were down here. So what you should have done is you should have walked up to this corner, noticed, hey, their whole team's right here. Boom. Drop the hammer down, kill some shit. Right? So not necessarily bad. Just horrible execution. And then even, you knew you got a shatter because you got a hit marker. You should have walked up there at least and seen what happened. Instead, you go after the Sombra over here, which I don't know if you pin her because I didn't get that far. Nope, you miss. Okay. walking into an Ana is a bad idea. You should just pull up your shield because she might sleep you here. Good fire strike. There you go. Knew it was coming. This is where that whole, like, you've seen me play. I know you have. You notice how I go side to side when I'm walking on people? Because you can hit a further distance in front of you. If you're holding like that, you have to be, like, right in front of them. I think it's like a meter. Which, you don't have time for a meter, man. Get that 2 meter. Okay. You're really in deep. You need to back out. Dude, there's 2 supports. They're gonna kick your ass. Yeah. Supports are the best heroes in the game, man. You don't want to fuck with them. Especially 2 of them. Because unless you get like a freaking amazing pin, it's just not gonna work. Alright, I'll tell you the pin because I know we're gonna watch this a little bit more. You pin right out the door. You go down here and then you hold right. If you hold right, you can get here. Right here, if you want to end your pin, fine. But you could also hold left after that, and you can get over here. And yes, you got slept again. Use your shield. Block the sleep. And you can come out like, usually my rollout ends like right here. But like, once again, you'd be in this fight instead of walking back over and over again. This is painful. This is painful. This is exactly what I don't like to see. Alright, that Mercy just panicked. Okay. If you keep pinning like that, and you're going up against Orisa, you're going to see a lot more javelins in your face, by the way, so be used to it. You should have been back the fuck... Okay, if you're on defense, right, and they're holding this, and they're holding this position of power right here on this angle, you want to be up here on this angle. Or this one. Either corner. Right? Because you can throw fire strikes down, you can do that. If you ever want to go another place, you can come down here, and usually people will play up there, and then you got this corner, maybe even this corner if they don't take high ground. So that's your play that way. But if you're actually getting locked down and you need to play a little bit of a rat rind to like get somewhere, you can always take this back alleyway and get over here, get to the center, and right here, look at how many angles there are. There's like 8 of them. A lot of angles right there. Which usually when you come out at the first like gate and you have this first fight up here, I usually play like right over here until I push them back. Or they push me back and I go back there. Like just kind of how it works. But those are the angles you want. Right here you die. Yep. Wouldn't have guessed it. Did you walk back? Wait a minute. You walked back again, didn't you? Nice. Nice. Just nice. Learn the rollout, right? So you'll never forget it. Okay, your whole team's kind of dead. Oh my gosh, dude. Did you just see that? Who saw that? Did anybody else just see that? Like, fucking immaculate. Alright, wait. We gotta get a freaking third-person view on this. That was amazing. Dude, that was the best thing I'm gonna see this game, I hope. Maybe I'll speed it up real quick. Alright, you ready for this? I don't think you guys are ready for what just happened right here. Orisa, boom, shooting at you. You're gonna die. Wait, where is it? Actually, let's just go slow-mo. You do the dumbass pin into the middle of their team, right? Right, where is it? Right there. Dumbass pin into the middle of the team. And you canceled it? And blocked the javelin? That was sick. That was sick. That was some Neo shit right there. Alright, what happens? Okay, you're in the middle of their team again. And you're dead. I like the aggression, but it's gotta be like concentrated aggression, you know. You gotta know your boundaries. Like one, you had no BAP, so you just had to rely on a mercy healing, which is horrible. 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 You just, once again, like, granted, they're gonna take point and probably win it, but you could have held this angle. Since they're all sitting down there, you could have walked over here taken high ground, you'd have been on top of them. And also, you're the tank. A lot of people like to follow the tank because they don't have a mind of their own. So if you go up high ground, somebody else will go up high ground with you and will attack them, right? So there's a couple things you can do there. But once again, let's hope you don't fuck up again. We're in slow-mo still. What? Oh, it was the end of the round. Because your team didn't touch. Okay. Not necessarily your fault. Just you gotta take in more information. That works for any hero, right? Oh, yeah. Slow-mo. Fuck. Alright. Oh, dude, you're on the fish side. You're on the freaking best side, man. Alright? If you ever see me on the fish side, I get excited. And by the way, to talk about the fish side, there's an emote with, or not emote, there's a spray with Rein that you can put on top of this fish, and it looks like you're riding the fish, and it, like, yeah, it looks cool as shit, okay? It's the best side if you're playing Rein. If you ever see me on Rein, on Busan, and I get the fish side, you best bet I'm gonna freaking put that Rein riding a fish on it. Looks badass. Alright. Going out this door. Pin. 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 You can get there faster. Every single control point, you can pin and get there faster. Alright, what I usually like to do right here is I like to throw 2 fire strikes right down that angle. Right down this one. We're gonna go the whole way. You're gonna see exactly where it goes. You know why I do that? Because look at all these dipshits. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna be 5. All 5 of these dipshits holding the same exact angle. And if you throw a fire strike down there, you're gonna get at least a hit. Every time. Okay. Now on this map, there's 2 things that you can do if you roll out. If your team rolls out there and they're on point, you go to point. So you're at the right place. Because there's so many angles, you can work around all the columns here, you can work around this center point, so many things you can do. You get a little higher up, most people will go up here though. And if you go up here, this is an angle, this is an angle. If they come high ground too, that's an angle. This whole thing's an angle. Like, just so you know. Alright, that's where you want to be. And if you win the team fight, you want to be up here on this angle that you're on right now, which you shouldn't be there because you didn't win the fight yet. But honestly, actually, you kind of pushed that Orisa around and bullied her and her whole team's right there. You could probably hold this angle. If this Mercy stays with you. If she doesn't, you're dead. Okay, you're slept. You're good. You're eating abilities. Don't pin in there. You're almost dead. You have half health. Alright, you see... Let's watch this again. Okay. So you see your health bar, right? The bottom left. You notice that your health bar gets below half, like it does right there. If you notice your armor's gone, be very cautious, okay? Because death is coming, and you might be feeding. I took that line from another streamer, okay? If you can guess who it is, W. Because you're just gonna die. You usually, if you're getting pocketed by a support though, you can go below half health, it doesn't fucking matter. But if you're not, which you are not, you're feeding. And you're dead. Luckily this Mercy on your team has a heart of fucking gold and resed you from your dumb mistake. Okay. We need to go back a little bit. Investigate the situation when you stand the fuck up.
The objective is now active.
Okay. Who is around you as you die? You got a soldier, an Ana, and an Orisa. Right? Ooh, gonna be a Mercy. Okay, you don't know the Mercy though. You just know the other 3. What do you do when you stand up after you get rezzed? Who should you attack? The Ana. Okay. Ana's a dipshit, right? So Ana stands right there. Now you get rezzed. Where do you go? Do you attack the dipshit right here, who's going after your Heart of Gold Mercy? Or do you turn to the right and absolutely fucking annihilate Zero here? Well, you go and you look at Orisa. But you shouldn't have. Because now look, you're still fighting the Orisa, right? There was an Ana to the left, who you shouldn't be worried about anymore because she went behind the Orisa. If you just turned around, look at your health bar. You're almost at full health. If you just turned around and swung once, bunch of damage right there. Bunch of damage. All right, now we're gonna go back to first person. We know what's going on. Who's behind you? You got a Mercy and a soldier behind you. You should be swinging behind you. What are you gonna do? And you're anti, but that doesn't matter if you're above half health. If you're below half health and you're anti, just use your damn shield and wait till you get healed and somebody saves you. So there's a little tip on anti for Rein. Below half health anti, freak out. Above half health, don't worry about it, you're fine. Right, you continue swinging on the Orisa. Now you're below half health, anti. What do? You're gonna pin the gold Orisa. Freaking brilliant idea. Luckily, somebody really took out Ana right here. Where's that Widow? Oh, there's that Widow. Freaking W Widow right there. If you would have swung once, both of these idiots would have done one of two things. The soldier would have definitely backed up around this corner and hid from you. This guy right here would have flown over here, and then you could push forward onto the Orisa. That's what you should have done in that situation. And you wouldn't be half health, or below half health, and you wouldn't be dead. And you're probably going to die right here. And also what you got to notice is the Orisa isn't looking at you. Which means one of two things. One, they're stupid. Okay? Because Orisa's whole goal is to shut down tanks. Two, there's somebody really low over here that she wants to kill. Which is your Mercy. Let your Mercy fly around and avoid the Orisa as you fuck up their team. Right? Because I'll tell you what, in most scenarios, you don't even want to be hitting the tank. Most idiot tanks do that, and they just attack the tank over and over and over again. They end the game with like super high damage, all this shit. Like, oh my gosh, I killed their tank this many times. Tank diff, tank diff, tank diff. But realistically, if you're going in the back line and you're killing their supports, you're going to win the fucking game. You're going to win the fucking game, man. Every single time. You pin in. Yeah. Oh, shit, you live. Holy shit, you made it out. Soldier looked away as soon as Yana died. Wow. What are you doing? What? You're just going to let Ana get up over here? Wait a minute. No, she didn't get up. Oh, no, she did. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. We got to see the timing on this because I didn't pay attention. Okay, you get up, you're attacking the wrong person. Okay. You pin out and miraculously live. Mercy goes for the res. Okay. You have no health. Alright, I understand the shield here. You did the right thing. See your health bar? It's gonna become above half because you're getting healed. Push. 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 You have a pick. Push. Where do you push? You go to the Orisa. Dude, I would have guessed it. I would have guessed you would have went after this dumb horse bitch, which you had no reason to go after. There's two dumbasses over here playing like idiots. You could have just fucking wham! You know what I mean? You just dead. That's all you had to do. You didn't even have to breathe on them. Dead. And if not dead, guess what you could have done? You could have just freaking pushed them back. And then guess what you could have done? Dumbass Orisa over there, who's on the right side by herself, would have died. Would have just fell over. By you or your team. Just pin back. Right here. You know the Ana's on the left. She just got res. I wasn't thinking it was... Wait, what? I wasn't thinking it was 3 a.m. Dude, it's 4:30 a.m. for me right now. And I'm thinking like this. You know what I mean? You got this. You got this. Alright? Trust in yourself. Okay, then you get slapped by the Ana. It's okay. At least you have art Wait, what is that? Arit? The Magini? Okay. Who just absolutely team wiped them. Holy shit. What a fucking beast. Dude, there's something with you and getting really good widows. Okay. So many things wrong here. So many things wrong here. One, your team is so far away. Don't push. Furthest you want to go right here? Right here. This angle. Angle of power right here. Okay? This map, we got another angle of power. And that's this one. Right? Because there's so much you can do right here. Stop with the stupid ass pins into their team, especially when you're alone. No reason to do it. None. I don't know why either, man. No idea. No idea why you went there. But you're gonna die because you're feeding. Okay.
No one can hide from my sight.
You're just feeding.
There is no challenge I can
Not really a better thing I could say there. Put it this way. Like 4 out of 5 pins that you do, you should not do. You should scan around a little more. And then like 100% of the pins that you should do, you don't do. Why are you looking behind you? There's nothing there. Dude, you're so lucky that your team is just absolutely insane. They just team wiped them. What? Dude, you better thank your team for this. We already talked about this. Dude, you should have thanked them anyways. Okay. I didn't check how much times. Okay, so you go 3 rounds. This corner right here, if their team has already pushed up past this corner. Other than that, you should be up here. 2 position angles, right? Boom, bam. Boom, bam. All right? Nothing going on. No reason to be on point. Take some space. Take the time. You'll win. Every single time. No reason to be on point. Unless they're fighting on point, you don't need to be fighting on point. Dude, great fire strike. I would have done the same thing. That soldier walked into that pin. You didn't earn that. I'm going to tell you that right now. That was another dumbass pin. But it worked out, so can't hate that much on it. Alright, let's see if your team just absolutely carries again.
My journey continues.
I don't know. Could have pinned out and been there by now.
Let them
Dude,
Never die.
I hope you thanked your team.
Score.
They just hard carried that round.
Bonjour.
You're playing like scared Ryan. You don't want that. You want to play like what do they say? You want to play like Chad Ryan. Giga Chad Ryan. That's what you want. Oh my gosh, I see you looking at the point. Don't you dare go down there. Don't you freaking dare go down there. Don't do it. Don't jump. Okay, good. You're so close right there. Alright. I'll show you the angles of power on this map. First fight, usually you're going to take it right here. So you have this corner to hide behind. Then you can back up over here if you get in trouble. Second one, when they're coming back for a team fight, you want to hold right here. This is your angle. Because guess what? Some idiot tank comes in here, you can pin them off the map way down there. This is your angle of power. So those are the two. And if you're on the defense, it is pretty much the exact opposite. Right? So you're going to want this angle, right? If they're already over here. If they're not over here, you want to play down around this angle. Right? Maybe this one, but I wouldn't recommend this one because then your supports can't see you. So right here. That's where you want to be. Just a little heads up. I'm so good. I'm actually, dude, from the bottom of my heart, I am so proud of you for not jumping off and going on the point and following your team. That was the smartest thing I've seen so far. Okay, right here, you got 2 options. All right. 1, continue to swing and die. 2, actually you got 3. 2, the BAP saves your life. or 3, you jump down. This is the point where you want to jump down. You want to get away from the fight. You want to hide, wait for somebody to heal you. You want to guess what you did? Because I'm going to guess that you die. Alright? That's my guess. You don't need to tell me yet. But I'm guessing you die. Okay, yeah, you died. You died. You died. Bap almost did it. I was actually scared when I saw a lamp come up. I was freaking out. I was like, there's no way. But what about at the beginning? Are you talking about being like aggressive? There's all right. Trying to always be with your team. Yes and no, Andrew. That's a good point. Yes, in a lot of fights, you want to be around your team. Yes. After fights or before fights, you don't need to be with your team. You need to find an angle to hold to fight their team. You need a position of power over their team. But if you're talking about being aggressive with what you're talking about at the beginning, you pinning in and dying and feeding is feeding. It's not being aggressive. You're just feeding. Right? You're dying over and over again. You're not doing anything. You're spectating the game. Don't want to do that. You want to find an angle to hold. I told you a couple. And I remember talking about it earlier, and I saw your attempt on the angles for a couple times. The charge cancel. Oh, that first one? That wasn't terrible. You were just... I'll give you that one. I'll give you that charge cancel at the beginning where you caught the javelin. That was perfect. But where you were heading was the wrong place to go. Right? And we already talked about that early on. But as of right now, we're on this map. Okay? Gotta focus up. Alright? We already covered that. That was some good aggression. You just gotta focus it to a better angle. And remember, corners, corners, corners. You're right there, right? What you should have done, pulled up your shield, back behind this. Bap was trying to save your life. So was Mercy. You would have gotten healed up. You could continue the fight. Or you could hop down and then try to figure out a way to defend down there with your team. And then Bap and Mercy will follow you. But instead, you stand there and die. Heart of Gold. I should have... Dude, I should have guessed. I was going to guess that Mercy goes for the res on you because she has a heart of fucking gold.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Honestly, one of the kindest Mercies I've ever seen. Actually, I can't remember the last time. Actually, I can. My girlfriend, when she plays Mercy, she does shit like that. In the middle of the enemy team, she'll try to res me. What are you doing?
We are fewer in number.
I stand still.
Don't let the enemy take
He's not worth it, man. Got a Tinder match? Oh no, you're switching heroes. Okay. You're got a Tinder match. Alright, this is where you said you switched to Doom. Which, not a bad idea. Okay, going up against Orisa, a little tough on Doom. What are you punching? Okay. Now, I'm not an avid Doom fan, but I'm kind of decent at it. Once again, another massive point when you're playing tank. You don't want to kill the other tank, you want to kill the enemy squishies. Okay? And by squishies, I mean DPS and supports. Emphasis on supports. Massive emphasis on supports. You always want to go after supports if you can, because if you kill them, tank's going to fall over. Alright? They're the most important pieces on the board. And they're also the most powerful, so you have to be a little wary. I believe in you. I have a heart of the opposite of gold. What would that even be? What's the opposite of gold? Like, chemically, I don't know. I'd have to ask somebody. I'd like to say coal, maybe. We're in the Christmas season. The opposite of it is a heart of coal instead of gold. So, yeah. I troll people as man games. I know, I've seen a couple of your games. Actually, yeah, I think I spectated a May game with you, right? Not too long ago? Or you played May in it, but I know. Which is okay. It's at that point it's funny. Just don't do that in comp. If you do that in comp, you better be winning. Honestly, good Doom right there. Once again, focus on the squishies. You don't need to hit the tank. Yeah, gives you a lot of damage, but it doesn't do a lot overall. You're lucky your team killed everybody else. You're Doom. Good Dooms will kill the enemy backline with, like, out of sweat. Alright? which I believe in you. You can get there.
Catch you later.
You just gotta get there.
No one can hide from my
Okay, good target. Good punch. Great punch. You're holding this well. This is another power position, right where you're standing, right? If you get in trouble, you can walk right to the left. Great. Honestly, W. Yeah, you could have jumped out of there. I don't know about punching in there. You're below half. That's not that big of a deal. That kind of just goes down to like decision making, which will eventually change. 'Cause I believe in you. Once again, you're doomed, dude. Start punching. Roll out. You better roll out. You don't need to walk all the way there. Walking's boring. Use your abilities.
Wait for it. Meteor strike.
I was so worried that you're gonna punch off the map. You have no idea. I had like goosebumps. I was like, dude, he's gonna punch off the map. Thank you for not doing that. Okay. Yeah, you can go after the Orisa here. Supports are both dead. Going after Orisa is a good idea. Maybe jump the second time. Hey, everybody makes a little bit of a mistake. Stop shooting her. Nice. Good looking at the other Mercy, but she's ulting. You're not going to be able to hit her. Big punch. She's now flying. Okay. Little tip for any hero. If a Sombra ults, she's standing still, you can hit her. If she teleports away, that's okay. Start hitting somebody else. But just a little general tip for every single hero. She stops moving for like a solid second. You gotta strike. Alright, because your window is low. You're about to get javelined in the face. Oh no, she hit somebody else. Oh, I was wrong there. Thought I saw it coming, but I didn't. Alright, now you got the retake. Once again, playing Doom into an Orisa is not going to be a fun time. Alright, I get it. You got the Tinder match. Alright. Save it for after the game. Alright. Trust me, she'll break your heart. Bam. Hey, it's a squishy. I'm not going to complain. Run the fuck away. Don't go back in. Okay, you're right there. Oh, never mind. You were dead. Yeah, you were dead. Nothing you could have done there. Orisa coming up behind you. You're dead. This Mercy is like the nicest person ever. Alright? If you still got her in your recents or whatever, you know, I hope you endorsed her. I really do. She was so freaking nice. Alright? Like every time, without fail, she goes to res you. Hey, you could have charged that up and you might have hit her off the map right there. Don't be afraid to charge it up if nobody's shooting at you, by the way. Because if you charge up your punch, you'll punch him a lot further.
I'm not finished.
Yeah, if nobody's shooting at you, you could have charged that up fully. A little more distance there. Okay, somebody else got the Mercy. I was about to have a heart attack. Okay, miss. Everybody happens. Missing happens. Punch her ass. Nice. Styled on. You could have shot her, but you styled on her.
Gotta go.
Punch that bitch. Oh, so close. You can melee on Doom. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, good target pick. Don't hit the Orisa. I could have guessed you went for the Orisa right there. Okay, we're going back to the beginning of this fight. Okay, once again, good pick on the Kiri. Good pick. Shouldn't have given up on her. Right now, you're looking over here. Who do you see? You see Orisa. You see a soldier that's half. and you see a Kiriko, and you also have a window. Two things you should have done here. First, stop looking at the damn tank. Not important. If you looked a little to the left, you could have shot here, jumped in, definitely killed the soldier, maybe killed the Kiriko, and you win the fight. That's simple. Two things you should have done. Utilize the window. You get ult here. Once again, you get ult. They're standing right next to each other. They're dominoes just waiting to fall over at this point. You know what I mean? Like, should not have come down over here. Should have looked around. And also, Doomfist ult lasts a while. You know, you're up there for a little bit. I don't remember exactly how long it is, but I know it's like more than 5 seconds. So you could have even looked around the point a little bit and seen where you wanted to go, right? And you would have seen these guys, and you would have landed on them, and you would have gotten a double kill. Because they're being idiots. Now, what do you do here? There's a gold Orisa. Oh, you punked her out? Okay. Still have a window. Dude, you did not use that window at all. You should have just used the window as much as you possibly could. Alright. Guess this is where your team loses. Actually, you might get one more fight. Maybe. Actually, you should get one more fight.
Send your best.
But you're not going to roll out, are you? Bap's being an idiot.
That's more like it.
Alright. My guess is you're going to jump on point, feed, and die. There's a jump on point. Feed and die. Okay. I understand. I'm going to be understanding on this one. Because you were low. You're about to go into overtime. Understandable that you get the touch. Yeah. Yeah, not much you can say about that. That's just rough. You should have won the other fight. Won the game. And their soldier's going to roll you.
Thank you.
This time.
Honestly, I'm shocked that that Mercy didn't go for the res on you. Guess what? If you would have rolled out right here. Dude. If you did a rollout right there, you would have touched point. Just saying. And you would have won that game. Because your Tracer and Widow just got 3. And your BAP was on point. And you also had Widow. So you would have won that game. I don't want to say you threw, but at the end there, at least you threw. That sucks. That's just tough. Tough, man. You gotta learn rollouts. Dude, you could even like go into a custom game and practice your rollouts. Nothing wrong with that. Right? Or you can just practice, do different things. Figure out a way to get where you want to be fastest. That's what you want to do. That's a rollout. Way too far back. I don't think you're going to win. Never mind what I said. My team almost had 6 deaths, but the Reaper had to die, so it was 6, 7, 6, 6, 6. Okay. After all of these games, I'm almost ready to finish with the Battle Pass. Nice. That Battle Pass level 69. Nice. Yes, nice. GGW. Thank you, Andrew. I'm glad you were as excited as I was in that entire endeavor. But alright, watching this. This is what, part 3 of all the games we watched? Diva standing at the front gate. That's already a great sign that you're going to roll. Let's see what happens.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, before we start,
The payload.
this video is going to go up tomorrow, and so will the other one. I'll probably have that one that I like, that game I just did. I'll probably have that come up at 5 p.m. And as far as the other one goes, I think I'll make it public a little earlier than that. Like this one, the whole like spectating one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just let you know. Go ahead. Okay. Dude, go in. I know I talked to you about like bad pins, but this whole area is fair ground in terms of bad pins. It does not matter. They're holding spawn. Dude, unless their whole team's here, you can go in. Because your first place of glory is right here. Right? And right here. These are your corners. These three. If you're attacking. What you usually want to do as Rein, usually, in a different game, when you're going against people who aren't a bunch of morons, you'll want to go up this way and then push them off height. Because they'll be up here. Right? But, yeah. And as far as defense goes, I don't... Is this a comp game? By chance? There you go, guy. Merry Christmas, Andrew. Thanks for coming out today. Appreciate that. I'll let you know when I'm streaming tomorrow. I think I might make an earlier stream tomorrow because I don't have to do anything. Yeah. And also, look out for those videos. That one will be up by 5 o'clock. Afternoon time. My time. EST. But as far as this goes, like, usually you want to start off on Rein up here. Just to figure out, get a lay of the land what they do. Because if a tank pushes up here, like I just said, you got to roll them. But if they get point up here, you want to hang out over here on this angle. Or here, or here. And basically just play around cards. So that's how you do that. So, yeah. But so far, good pin in. Alright, you see a Reaper, big scary. Alright. But, he's backing up because your freaking Chad-ass Reaper up here is doing amazing, right? So what you want to do is you want to come up to this angle because as it is on defense, it is on offense. And the angle you're trying to work towards is way over here. It's this corner right here. That's where you want to work towards on this map. Let's see what you do. Okay, go up to the corner. Good. Don't grab behind you. There's a Moira behind you. Fade away. Honestly, that wouldn't have been a bad pin. It just depends where you would have went with it. If you would have went into their team, you better have gotten something. It's quick play? Okay. Good to know, good to know. It's a long game for quick play, 9 minutes. Alright. Perfect. You are right where you need to be right now. Now your goal is to get up here. Right? But you should wait for Cart to go a little bit further. Because you're still kind of wary about Cart and your team's not pushing it like they should be. This Diva's coming back, so you got to be a little wary, but this is where you want to be. You kind of want to stay here. Even if the Diva dives your backline, let your backline deal with it. If they start pushing up, you got to put pressure on them. So yeah, let's see what you do. Okay. Bad pin, but you pulled it off. Just, if he goes in... Okay. If you do a pin like that, your first thing shouldn't be swing. Your first thought would be, I got to get to cover right now, which your cover is over here. Because you can go through cover all the way back to that corner of safety. But if you're really feeling up to it and you have a support, you can go right here to this corner. Because you can jump up in here for safety. There's just a lot you can do in that position. But since you pulled off the pin, you should be looking to get safe. And he's going into reconfiguration, so you got to... Fortunately, he's not. Okay. Rely on your shield. Get to the corner. No! I don't know what... Don't go for a pin in. He's getting pocketed by a Mercy. You're not going to kill him. Feeding right there, man.
Let's keep it going.
Like, I like the effort. I like the effort, but you should have taken the win when you got this angle right here. You should have just taken the win. Alright? No need to push in and try to get another kill. Right? You got a good pick. Their team's scared. They're alone. They're worried about all these people they got to heal up. They're going to back off if you're staying right here. They actually might even go way back here just to get ready to touch point. Because so right now, like the way you played, super aggressive, good. Worry about cover. Stay safe. Don't die. Because you die, your team's going to die. Which they do. Dude, your Reaper's a freaking beast, by the way. All I've seen from him is just absolute freaking badassness. Every situation he's in, for some reason, just seems like he's doing some crazy shit. Like it's working. Yep, he ate a Bastion right there. Good. Good, you picked up on this angle. Mind you, safety, right there. They can't see you. Alright, get healed up, come back out. Put your shield up. Yeah, right there, your team's behind you. Good shatter. You gotta work on your follow-up a little bit more. That's kind of all I have to say there. Smart play. Bastion reconfiguration back up. You could have shielded off for her. That's okay. You gotta worry about protecting your team. I'll tell you one thing. The main basis of any Reinhardt player at his core is a protector of his team. No matter what you're doing, your number one goal is to make sure your team stays alive. If that means that you're not getting any kills, you're not doing anything but staying safe, hanging out on corners, taking space, that's okay. As long as your team is safe. Learn how to use your shield. Okay? And right here, just... Yeah, right there, just hang out on that corner. Smart. You did good there. Good backup right there. Alright, you got Kitsune Rush. You can be aggressive on that D.Va right now. I know there's a Moira on the left. But you can get a little aggro. Alright, that bit much. But you're alive.
But greater in spirit.
You're in trouble. Go to safety. Right? You're in trouble. Go to safety. That's safety. You go over here, there's no teammates, right? Nothing. You're gonna die. You're not feeding. You did good. Wait, what? What? Whoa. Oh, you landed on a health pack. I bet you didn't even know that health pack was there, but hey, second win, right? Okay, good. Good block right there. The fact that their team isn't pushing you is kind of amazing to me. Something must be happening. Oh, Moira's in their backline. They peel. Get a little touch on point. Back off. You're in safety. That's good. Team's back. You're good. You're safe. Don't pin in there. You're half health. You're half health. If your health is below half, don't fucking pin unless you know you're going to kill somebody. Or it'll save your life. Has been disengaged. Hey, what are you doing back here? Get over here. They're focused on you, right? If you're hanging out on this corner right here, they're all going to be shooting at you. Your team will be safe, right? All right. See what you do with it. Reaper's up there. Get up there. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. You're good. Just get up there. Okay. Your Bastion just dipped. They got res. Okay. This right here would be a perfect time to pin in. Right? Why is it a perfect time? Mercy's not healing anybody. Right? She's worried about the Bastion. You pin in. They're all standing here. You're going to pin somebody. You're going to pin them into this wall. Pin them into cart. Pin them somewhere. And then back off into the corner. Get the damage in. Help your Reaper out. You're good. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Back to safety. Alright, not bad going here. Junkrat's kind of an idiot for letting you live. Get to the left. Get to the left. Get to the left. Don't pin in. Low half health. Don't pin in. Other than that, you did decent. You did decent. You got a good pin in. You just gotta get back to safety. Stay alive. Don't die. Live.
60 seconds.
Live. Don't die. Live. Don't know what you're looking at right there. Oh, it's a nice wall. I agree.
My tree's gone.
You got this. Remember, pin. Dude, even if you don't know where you're going with a rollout, just make sure you get in. Alright, D.Va max down. Yep, pin up to the front line. Huge shatter. Huge shatter. Kill shit. There was two to your right you should have focused on, but your team picked it up, so good. And your team's rolling. Perfect. Perfect. Even though that you're hanging out on cart, not bad. Team just rolling. Right? You're low, stay safe. Right? Let your team kill them. You don't need to get all the kills, so perfect. You did well there. Good shit. Good shatter. Could have been there a little faster. Could have helped out a little more. But that's okay. Like I said, focus on your rollouts. Don't pin in there. You're going to die. Luckily, they're idiots. I was about to say, if you got that kill on that Moira, I'd be shocked. Wow. That's feeding, man. Don't be doing that. What you should have done instead is you should have pinned up to this corner, or you should have stayed there. You probably walked there. I don't remember. You should stay over here. This is safety, right? Safety. Wait for cart to get a little bit further, and then you try to push up to this angle right here, this corner. And then while you push up here, team safe, all good, ready to go. Then your next corner, this corner, until you eventually get a team kill, usually to push to this point, unless you get a couple picks and they back off into here. Then you want to go up to this corner, right? Then from there, you want to go to this corner. And from there, you want to go to this corner. And then from there, you got to work your way all the way up here. Usually fighting on payload, you want payload up here with you, and you want to fight this area right here until you eventually get like a team wipe or something, or they rush back into here, and then you hold archway, right? Until your team pushes point through, and then you can back off as you need for team. That's the gist of this entire thing. But right there, good intentions, bit too early. Yeah, play it a little slower.
I'm not through just yet.
Okay, they're fighting point. Not bad. You got two options. Remember, you're the tank. People will follow you if you go somewhere meaningful. Now, if you're in voice comms, you can tell people what you're doing. Two things you could do here. You could shut off high ground to them in their back off, and then you just got to pick them off, right? Remind you got to win a fight that way. So you got to go, to do that, you tell your team, hey, I'm going up behind them. Get up here, and then you're basically defending. And you want to hold this angle right here. This corner and this corner, right? And if you want to push up onto them, once again, you go here. This big column right here, safety. You want to be in safety. But with the way you're going, the place you want to get, right here. Right in this corner. That's safety. I play there quite a bit, actually, because a lot of teams like pushing up on a couple picks. You usually live right here. And if you need more safety, back into this room, boom, safe. That's where you want to be. See what you do. The shield knock. Play on that corner. Nothing wrong with that corner. But you cannot do very much there as Rein, other than throw fire strikes. So you want to get up to that front corner. Okay, you pin in. Good. You're playing payload. That corner. Perfect. You could be saving your shield a little bit. Alright. Get up to that corner. Dude, you guys got to pick. Get up there, man. What are you doing? Get the next corner. You got to pick. Mercy's worried about it because they're trying to save him. You freaking got it in the bag, man. This is a team fight win and a half. I believe in you. Boom. You got Junkrat? Alright, yeah. Good. Shield off. Hide behind payload. Whatever you got to do to live. Nice. Alright, you're good. Get up there. You got to get that next corner, man. That's your mission. Plus they have a baby diva. Dude, they have no tank. They got a crappy third DPS. Oh, they got him. Good, Reaper just went off. Perfect. Enabling your team. Good. Held that space for Reaper to go back in there and stay alive. It's good. Tired? Dude, that's not an excuse. I'm tired. You just saw what I did on Rein. You got this. No excuses. Alright. You wouldn't have done that. You're feeding. That's coming. You were feeding. I love that line. I need to use that more. But, once again, what did I tell you? This angle right here is super important. It's the best on defense and offense. This right here is where you want to be, right? You just hold that, stay on payload. If you can push payload and use payload as cover to get all the way up here, great. You can use these as angles too, and then eventually you'll push up here. That's how you do it the slow way. Fast way, you hold this angle, you get a ton of picks, your team rolls, then you take archway, and then so on. But pinning in right there, bad idea. You're going too fast. You're skipping steps. Don't skip steps. There's always an angle to get to. You gotta get there. Wrong way. You're going the wrong way. Go that way. Go that way. This way. The direction your whole team's going. Go that way. No reason for you to go over here. Nothing over there.
Let's get this payload moving, shall we?
Unless they're pushing your spawn, you don't need to go here. Even if they're pushing your spawn, you want to go behind them to the right. I see what you're doing. Trying to get to this angle. Okay. Good. You're not holding the angle. You're standing in the middle of the wide open. Good pin. You're feeding. I'll tell you right now. Yeah, you got a good shatter. Yeah, you got some kills. You're gonna die. You're feeding. Your line of sight is behind payload. Nobody can see you. Nobody can save you. You get a big shatter, right? Who's here? You get a big shatter. Okay. You could have looked a little more to the right, but that comes with time. But you're feeding. Stay in line of sight of your team. By the way, what's your Moira doing? Is she standing still? Oh, she's in a trap. Okay. I was about to say, she's just standing still randomly. But what I was saying on this point, where you should have came this way, all the way up here, this is an angle, this is an angle, and then if you even push up a little further, this is an angle, this is an angle. And this is usually where you'll take that fight until you can push up to that angle. Skipping steps, but you're going to die. All right? I hate to say it, you're already dead. Yep. Feeding. Big shatters don't matter if you don't get any kills in. You don't shut down an ultimate or get any kills. Once again, no reason to go up here.
10 seconds.
None. Honestly, you probably could have... Okay, with petals like that, if you jump like right before it hits the maximum, you'll get launched up in the air and you can pin and you can go very far. So you probably could have made that jump. But like, that's an advanced movement. You don't have to worry about that. More advanced than we are right now. Okay. No reason to pin a mech. Empty mech.
I will keep you safe.
Okay, never mind. I was about to say you should have fire strike that because he was ulting, but we were fine. Somebody else killed him. Okay, you gotta hang out on point. You're tank. The whole team's there.
We are fewer in number, but greater in spirit.
Swing! Swing, man. It's overtime. Swing. Get as much damage out as you possibly can. Alright, stay safe. Swing. Stay safe. Swing. All you gotta do. Don't pin off. Don't pin off there. Overtime, don't pin. Even if you tank their enemy tank out and away from the fight, even if you kill them, not worth it. Let them go. Because you're going to be feeding and you're going to die. Now, I'm curious how this game ends because your team did a lot this game. You did really well too. Improvement. This is a lot of improvement from the first two games. I'll give you that. Right? Still, you got to work on safety a little bit. That's about it. Alright, there you go. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Improvement from the first game. Your pins that were stupid have gone down so much. Like, you probably had, like, a couple... Actually, I don't even remember the first game, but your second game, you had, like, 50 horrible pins. This one, you probably had, like, 5. Not bad at all. Not even 5. You probably had, like, 3. So, honestly, overall, so much improvement. So much improvement. Can't even shit on you, man. Can't. You did amazing, right? But you kind of threw at the end, like hardcore by doing this. Like no reason to pin her, and the only reason you would pin her is if you know you can stay close. Like you're pinning somebody into card or something like that. Like that's how you do it. Do you have an extra 12 minutes? Yeah, I could stay on for an extra 12 minutes, man. By all means. What do you got for me? But yeah. Don't be doing that. Live. Choose life. Don't choose death. Alright? But overall, pretty damn good, man. You did good. Good game. GG's. Alright? Work on safety.